What is up, guys? We are back another day, another pod. We got a little casual Friday going on right now. I got work in about an hour, but it's long overdue. We've had a lot of action, so we deserve a pod. Once again, I am your host, Danny Flip Reardon. This is episode 12 of the Flip Side Podcast. It's been great so far. Season's starting to really hit the ground running, and so is fantasy. So is the fantasy world. So is the fantasy activity. People are starting to press panic. Some people are going to be patient. Got JD being not impatient, and so yeah, let's just run over that. See what we got. All right. First, we're going to start with. Here we go. These are the Flip Side Podcast weekly picks. The recap. So as we see, went nice 9 for 7. Cincy didn't cover. I didn't watch any of the Washington game. They covered. Chicago spanked them. Definitely Titans definitely screwed everyone over. Cleveland, that was a trap, but I took it. Go Brownies. I think they're gonna win this week also. And so yeah, as you see, went nice 9 for 7. The only one that I changed was I did change my Monday Night Football one because Sunday I was so close, so many bets, and they did not cash in the worst way possible. So I told myself, gotta fade myself this week. I told myself 2 weeks ago, Vegas ever gets points, you gotta take them. They're a gritty team. They get the job done. John Gruden has it on lock. Brian Edwards, go Cox. Darren Waller, thug and baller. But yeah, no. So I had to contract myself, and ended up working. So when I was 9 for 7, and then that brings us to a grand total of 36 and 28, and that is a 56%. So not too bad. Not too bad. And now let's dive into the games this week. See what we think we got going on. No, not this. One sec. All right, here we go. Ooh, minimize that boy. There we go. All right, so for tonight, we were all over the Rams. We were lost last week. I think they win. Go Rams, Rams up. We got Falcons just because the Jets stink. No way they do that again. Bucks, bounce back game for Tommy. Divisional game, so he's gonna take it serious. Panthers, give me that. Give me Saints all day. Washington got really lucky against the Falcons, who are a lot worse than the Saints. Titans bounce back game. DHK gonna go for another 150 burger. AJ Brown's gonna come back and get it 5 for 82 in a tutty. He's gonna have a good week. Lions, just a lot of points for a gritty team. Dan Campbell said that they, for the first time this year, they're playing angry. So that's always lovely to see. But Broncos going into Pittsburgh with Drew Lock. This is the one that maybe I might have to reconsider. But the Steelers just have not looked good. And the Broncos, I really don't know. I probably will end up changing. I'll change it to it's Steelers. Just don't trust Drew Lock whatsoever. I would take the over though. It's Green Bay going to Cincinnati. Don't overthink it. Aaron Rodgers versus Young Buck. He's got this. Texans stink. Bill Belichick phenomenal against rookie quarterbacks. Raiders. I think the Bears just frauds. I think they stink. Raiders defense is going to get to Justin Fields. He's going to be rattled. He's going to be running a lot. He's going to throw for easily under 200. Brownies might be a trap game right here. I don't even know, but I think that they're better than the Chargers. I think the Chargers are a good team, but I think that the Brownies, the way they ground and pound, I think they're a better team. Giants. Okay, so these two right here. Let me check this. Yeah, just have to tell the reporters I'm busy. Can't take questions now. But so these last two, I like getting the points, but I said that divisional games, one of them is going to be close, but also these are two teams that are better than the opponents. So I'm keeping the Giants +7, and I went from Niners +5 to Cardinals -5. Don't know why I did. It's going to be a close game, but I feel like the Cardinals clicking right now. Love me the Bills. I'm going to take their money line for sure. For sure. And then last but not least, we have the Ravens. They're going to stomp down their throats, and the Colts are going to go to 0-4. I'm going to start putting money on them, sprinkle them to win the division because they're going to have the best odds in the world. It's okay, parents, if you're watching this. I know you guys got a cakewalk coming up. Got a whole brighter days are ahead. You still got 4 games against Jaguars, Titans. It'll be okay. Okay. And with that, let's see. So we're done with that. All right. Looks like it's time to rip the league. Let's see. It's all right. All right, here we go. Let's go to scoreboard. Yes, sir. All right. So we had some upsets last week, a whole bunch of duds from big time players. So let's see this. Let's go. Wait. Let's get Corms's. There we go. See, I'm gonna text myself Corms's power rankings because we are definitely going over that. Let's see, I should be getting those right. All right, let's go. All right, we are absolutely bulling. Clicking on all cylinders right now. All right, perfect. We are clicking. We are living life. We're doing great. All right, here we go. So let's see who we're going to start with. Vibey OBJ poops wins. Spellman falls. He's a better team. He should have won. I think he had Logan Thomas. No, that was Tugboat. But overall, Spellman, you got to win those games. You are practically traveling to Detroit right now. If you're the Vikings and you're in the very middle of the road, you're traveling to Detroit. You're playing a lovely Vibey OBJ poops team. You need to shove it down their throats, and you need to not show any mercy and move to 3-1 when you got the good schedule and you didn't take advantage of that. And OBJ poops. There you go. One win further away from being a stand-up comic. Let's hear it for Andy Sittler. He probably has a better record. No, he doesn't. 1-3, baby. All right, next, Pern. You know what I'm gonna say. We really made fun of Scone. He didn't start. He got 2 goose eggs where he should have had people playing, and he won. Team Pern just got to really look in the mirror right now. You got to go in that locker room. As the GM, you have to go down into that locker room. You got to fire those boys up because, I mean, 2-2. But come on, man, you could be 4-0. Your losses have been a little sus. Your wins have been a little sus. So we all understand that Team Pern needs to step it up. Long ball Larry, the definition of just middle of the road, long ball Larry. I feel like Beach will never have a great team, but he'll never have an awful team. He screams anywhere from like 6th to 9th best team in the league. You're really not sniffing a chance at even playing in January, playing the late week 16 games, but you do have a decent chance at playing the week 13 games. Beeger took care of business, 137 points. Montgomery going down, pretty brutal. I don't think you have Damian Williams, so that's rough. And Teddy, the best on-4 team I've ever seen, falls again. At least Saquon's looking like he's coming back. Gesicki, you don't really know what he's going to be doing. 2 Bills, 1 Cup. Falls for 130 without a tight end. Granted, it's not like Travis Kelce missed maybe. Probably could have had a very modest 7 points. He doesn't get in the end zone. Hot Shot Time Machine. They got to start looking in the mirror, and they did. They made a bunch of trades. We'll get to that soon. And now we have Norris. It's weird because Norris, his top 3 players that helped him get to 144 points and the most points scored last week are all not on his roster. That's what he really thought of Cordell Patterson. He thought so highly of Cordell Patterson that he's paying his contract for him to go to work and play against him. Cold-blooded, JD. Man gets one sniff. It's like Bruce from fucking Finding Nemo. You get one sniff of blood, one sniff of competition and winning. You it's Bruce. Fucking whatever. We'll see how that goes. And then last but not least, my game that was pitiful. I tip my cap off to Tucker Del Grande. I literally, he so obviously was going to win, and this really stinks that I have to do this every week and do rankings and give my honest opinion on how I think of other teams. Because then anytime I lose, if it's not to a team that I think is good as like whatever, I'll take the loss to JD's team. His team's been popping off, but like if I lose to literally 2/3 of this league, which you can any given week, guys can get hurt. I'm gonna hear it. Like if I lose to like between Tucker, Sittler, Doodoo Poopsters have a bunch of injuries this week. I lose to them. I'm gonna hear it. Literally, it's like the only teams that are really acceptable are 2 out of my 3 teams that I lost to. J Diz and Tugboat, but the rest, anytime I lose, I'm gonna get chirped. But that's just me giving my honest opinion, and that's what I'm here for. So I knew that Tucker was gonna win. I just knew it. The fact that Tom Brady only needed 15 points and he didn't score a touchdown on his revenge game while they were back-to-back would have won my game. Back-to-back heaves to the end zone, just incomplete from the 25-yard line, definitely hurt. DJ Moore did balling. I'm trying to get Tay out of the league. I also don't know what to say about A.B. Sheedy. I really got to sit down and talk to him, get him back in the right just headspace because, as a team captain, as easy as ABCD, it should be as easy as ABCD Lamb getting tutties and points for me, man. Putting up 2 catches. You tell me that they play the Panthers. Granted, the Panthers have a very good defense. They just got a lot better. You tell me they're home. They're in Carolina. Damn, I wish I knew that when I took +4 for Carolina. They're home against Carolina. It was a very good secondary. Whatever. They put up 35 points. How does that team put up 35 points and Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb only have 5 catches total? That's crazy. That's absurd. That's asinine. But I got to sit easy as ABCD Lamb down in his damn chair, look at him straight, grab him by the dreadlocks and tell him that, son, ain't performing. Get your head out of the gutter. But so yeah, him putting up 3 points really sucked. And then I think I had one other bad start. I think my defense got -3. That stunk. So that's that. And now we're gonna dive into the let's see. Where are we? All right, here we go. And wow, rough. Oh, okay. So we have no Scone in the lineup because of him not starting 2 guys, not doing anything about it. We have JD staying the same. Top 2 doesn't change. We have Barnes climbing. I mean, about 2 weeks ago, he was like 7th, or I think he was 10th 2 weeks ago. Jumped up 5 spots, then 2 spots. Barnes eats second. Tugboat drops a little bit. Spellman still middle of the road. Tucker definitely climbing up there now. He's 2-2. Beach, what did I say? Middle of the pack, Brian, middle of the road Johnson. Tits, good team, still 0-4. Corms, really, USU for taking it right on the chin and accepting that your team needs to step the fuck up. Pern, free falling, and Schittler. All right, let's see. So according to Matthew Barry McCormick, 11th. Okay, we have Sittler. So they got the huge week from CEH and Fournette, sneaky good this year. Still have him at the bottom. This team can get better depending on if McCaff gets back. He is getting back. Projected 27.5 points. That is ridiculous. I've never seen a quarterback projected 27. He's ridiculous. Let's see, Hurts is good as a legit fantasy quarterback, which he is. So their team is definitely not built around consistency. That's for damn freaking sure. Pern, after that shit show, I might need to find another little. Jesus Christ, the whole league was depending on you, but your inevitably, sorry, a little, well, Evers proved that a team is a bunch of frauds. I think Pern needs to shake up his roster. He gets too attached to his guys. He does. Pern, you do draft good guys. You have a good mindset going into the draft. You like the guys you draft. You always walk out with a team that you like, a nucleus. But guess what? That nucleus is going like this right now. It is not one. Okay. So I know you like your guys. They're just not performing. Shake it up, buddy. Next, we got Kamish. Yeah, so Corms is he said I was going to use the space to talk about how well I'm doing my other league, but instead I'll just leave it at no comment. Someone get my comedy routine started. Yep, I think he's also just holding him to low standards. Maybe that's like the whole jinx. Like there's no shot I make the playoffs. No shot that Corms makes the playoffs. Not at all. Zero shot whatsoever. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Beach, Monty injury hurts, but at least you have his cuff. I also like the trade you made, even though giving up King Henry is tough. Added some good pieces. Should be fighting for a playoff spot. There we go, Beecher. Tits. Pretend I swapped Scotetti and Beach team because I kind of forgot he's 0-4. So Beach 7, Scotetti 8. Good running back combo. The rest of the team looking weak. Mike Davis as a flex. That is very weak. I still think that you should have kept Scary Terry. The wide receivers aren't consistent. And that's that. Scotetti has boom or bust potential, but more boom than bust, but he still is busting every single week. Not on his fantasy team, though. Tuck Beam, he's back. He got a good deal for a quarterback. JD also threw in Cordero Patterson like he's a bag of chips. We'll get to that. Tucker is very much alive and fighting. Slow start, but the team's on the come up. I agree. Next, we have Hammer. Let's see if I can move this. There we go. Oh, this is so cash money. Let's go. Come on. No, come on. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. There we go. All right. Spelling up the 5. This team is slipping. Doesn't have pop as it does on paper, but now no Ridley, no Carson. Those two guys both have been a little underperforming. Not time to hit panic button, but I feel like his team may be headed in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's rough because I'm playing him this week, and he's now projected 112 because he has 2 big name guys getting hurt. Doesn't have Carson's handcuff, and that stinks. He might have to slip to 2 and 3 this week, but now he's going to beat me because I said that because I'm playing him. Next, we had 4. We have Tugboat. Miles Sanders is definitely a concern. I thought I was going to trade for him this week in another league, and I did not. He's just not getting touches whatsoever. They're losing games. They're not running the ball. So like the rest of the team, I think Hop gets better. I think Diop has to get better. And him and Cover, a dangerous duo, 3-1. He's chilling. He's doing a good job. Next, we got Barnesy. Fuck you for not budging on Waller, but this team's officially loaded when Nixon gets back. Not a team I'd want to face in the coming weeks. That is nothing. There's nothing else I could say. That is just very good at taking the words out of my mouth. Tough week. Tom Brady, that really cocked me. Being 1-3, team still looks strong. Too strong to drop. At some point, wins have to start coming, or I'll be forced to drop Flipper in the rankings. Thank you. Number 1, what a start for JD's proven year. Is he an injury away from being in trouble? Maybe, but who cares? JD's in a good position for right now. I don't see him slowing down. However, I really don't like the Cord and Lamar trade from Mahomes. You traded an RB2 for a slight upgrade at QB. I would have given you Kyler for that. Weird move, but tough to question when you're 4-0 playing my Shachova team. So great job by Corns. And let's bounce back to, and then we're going to do this week's games, and we're going to see who's favored and who I think is going to win or who should win. But I'm going to be completely wrong, so it does not matter anyway. So, all right, this week, let's see. Yeah, I'm projected to take on the doo-doo poo-poo whatever team. Really stinks that his really unfortunate that you have Carson Durag. In another league, I have at least Alex Collins, but I have to start OBJ or Claypool at my WR2. Stinks. Yeah, no. So I project to win by 20. We'll see how that goes. He's got some guys that can pop this week. Who knows? Scone. Oh my God, this is just I'm not even wasting my breath. This is just such a shitty game. I don't know if Scone just doesn't have his team set or not, but there's no way. Let's look at the matchups. I gotta do matchups. I can't not. Because like if a guy isn't starting a guy, that's 0 points. I can see that, but god damn, Scott seems not that great. Yeah. So, oh, he still has Gronk in his starting lineup, who's definitely not going to be playing. But if you put damn you. Okay, yeah, he'll start Pitts. Okay, this really makes it hard when people don't set their lineups for me to do projections because I'm not doing all that, so I really don't care. Scone should win, I guess. Neither team should win, honestly. This game should result as a tie. That's how disgusting it is. Let's see. Tucker's projected to win. So I think Godwin, Locker, Boomer Bust, kind of. So is Gasecki. Mike Davis is going to get you a steady 9. Good luck with that. Cordero could pop. Everyone on this team could really pop. I hate Evan Ingram. Yeah, I think Tucker wins that. I think quickly looking at this, I think that's, oh, damn. So this is a very close game. It's going to be crucial on Miles Sanders, how he plays, or if A-Rod decides to show up to work. I'll give it the 2 Bills 1 Cup right now, but I want Pern to win to get the ball rolling a little bit. Next, we got Team Barnes against Team Larry. Let's see who's projected what. 122. Yeah, I mean, Team Barnes is pretty solid. If you have a better running back, he'd be really good. Yeah, once Joe Mixon comes back, or he starts P. Ryan over Lat, he has a solid team. I think he wins. JD playing Corms is not going to be that great of a game, is it? I mean, Alex Collins gets in the end zone a couple times. Evans and Waller have big games. And Devonta Smith is a dud like he was 2 straight weeks. I think Corms will win, but I think JD probably runs away with this. And then, yeah, Kenyon Drake is a backup. Van Jefferson is a starter. Those are not great plays. Definitely hurting with these guys. So I think I'll take my team in that battle. And then, damn. All right. Now let's get to the trades because there's a shit ton. There are 4 trades. I'm gonna try my best to keep up. I literally have to write down a pen and paper because there's way too many process accept, veto bullshit. So let's see. The full recent activity. That's what we're doing, baby. That's what we're doing. You know what it is. Activity type. Transactions. Oakley, no. No, not what I want. This is just unfortunate. Traded. Let's go, baby. Okay, so let's see. The first trade we got Bader and JD. So okay, so yeah, so JD got DHgate and he got okay, so let's see this. DHgate's a stud. Eckler's also a stud. That's pretty fair value. Hawkins is better than Andrew, but apparently hasn't been working. Showing up to work. Brandon Cooks is good. The only thing I scare with him is that he doesn't end the season as a Texan. I mean, I think that JD just lost a little bit of. I mean, okay, never mind. Roundtree was like a cuff, I guess. So I think that you get a slight upgrade in running back. You go from like the running back 2. Now you go from I mean, right now it's 1 and 2 right now, I'm pretty sure. But like in general, I think Eckler's top 5 fantasy guy. I think sadly DHgate's gonna end up being top, probably top 3. So whatever, you get a nice upgrade on that. I think that Mark Andrews for Hawkinson is kind of a little bit of a downgrade. I think Shenault has a lot of upside, but I do like Cooks better. But I do like that you got rid of Cooks because he could get traded. He goes to the Saints. He's not going to be that big of a factor. He goes to like the Bills. He's not going to be that big of a factor. JD gave up a little bit of depth, but he got 1 more of a stud. So, I think that the difference of this trade is that Cooks is a starter and Shenault, I think, is a fringe starter if you have a good team. So that's why I'm going to give it to Beach, but JD was able to do it, so we got away with it. Next, we got Tucker trading DK, Josh Allen, Higbee, Renfro. This is like my first time reading all of these also. He got Tyreek. So practically is Tyreek. Oh, no, Tyreek got traded again, didn't he? Okay, so Scone got rid of Tyreek, Pat Mahomes, and then 2 fringe starting running backs that one of them I think will pan out. And Javonte Williams or Trey Sermon is going to be an RB2 by the end of the season. The other probably won't. And then you got a little bit downgrade receiver. I guess a little bit of a downgrade at quarterback, but you definitely upgraded your tight end, and you got Antonio Gibson. So, I mean, this really, if you look at this, this is a 4 for 3. Actually, no, 2 for 4. I mean, you got downgraded from Tyreek to, I'm trying to look at this on here. So Tucker, I know Tucker loves Higbee. Okay, so you like Higbee, got rid of him. All right, so yeah, I'm trying to put this together. Yep. So Tuck Bean has homeboy now. I like that move for Tucker. His team gets a lot more explosive, but I do like it for Scone because I like it both ways. I think it's pretty even. I think that Tucker's team gets the firepower he hasn't been needing with enticing Scone. And I know Sermon and Javonte Williams definitely entice Tucker. Scone's team is not a lot more deep now, not boom or bust. So maybe he'll actually put up consistent numbers. So there we go. Now we got Team Barnes with Team McCormick. We got Joe Mixon, Bradley for Waller, and a shitty ass running back. Made a good move for both of them. Joe Mixon is an RB1, low end RB1. Barnes didn't have an RB1 and he had 2 tight ends. So now you still have the best tight end in football, the best receiver in football, and you have an RB1 for finally. So I think good trade for both of them. Cardinals need to shake it up. He liked Wildcat. Solid trade for both. This one a little sus. After JD already gave up 1 extra person in a trade back because Chanel is just not a consistent starter like Brandon Cooks is. One's projected like 16, the other one's projected 13. That's a huge difference in receivers. That's the difference of getting like Calvin Ridley or Claypool or Corey Davis. Like that's a big difference. So Cordero definitely was not a bag of chips. He's like number 3 running back right now. So I agree that you could have definitely kept your guy because now I don't think your bench is all that deep. And you're really expecting Mike Will to keep playing how he's playing, but he sniffed that little drop of blood that was wins, and now the man does what he wants. So kudos to him. And overall, pretty solid trades. I think JD's were a little bit sus, but the man knows what he's doing. And if it works fine. He's going to do fine. I hope the best. So with that, yeah, no, I'll say it for another time. Thursday Night Football, I'm taking the Rammies for sure. I think they're just the better team, but it definitely be a close game. Take the Rams, and maybe I'll pick something, but who knows? But Rams -2, lock it in. And with that, we're at the end of the episode 12, officially complete. It was an honor to be your host, as always, Danny Flibrian. I work in about 28 minutes, so I'm gonna peace out. As always, catch you on the flip side. Be good. Good luck on betting. Good luck on fantasy this week. Sayonara.